Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It's good to be with you. For those of you who are visiting us, my name is Rabbi Noah Chertkov. I'm the rabbi here at Congregation Shalom. This is Hannah. And I have the great pleasure of introducing Johnsmith and Dan Sobranek. And you can give them a round of applause. And this is the first of our summer music series, and for that, I just want to thank Cantor Berman, and you can give her an applause as well. Cantor Berman brings extraordinary musicians to us for us to learn from and for us to enjoy our evenings in order to fill it with music. And folk music in particular is something that should strike a chord with us within the Jewish community, and particularly on a Friday night such as this. Because folk music not only moves us spiritually and internally as well to really live an extraordinary and wonderful life, but it also tells stories. And being able to tell stories through music and to be able to guide us in the ways of the world is truly a wonderful thing. So we are so grateful to have Dan Sobranek and Johnsmith here with us, and they were just telling me that they have been playing together for 30 years. That's 3 decades of music making together, and I am so looking forward to hear what 30 years of playing together sounds like. And it really is wonderful.
We were only 5 years old when we started playing.
That's right.
The problem is we can't remember it anymore.
So in John Smith's bio in particular, it says, John Smith is one of those artists so often under-recognized. He possesses a genius that cannot be denied, ignored, or even overlooked. For the past 30-plus years, John Smith has been sharing his music all across America and abroad, and he's become a favorite at festival clubs and house concerts alike, in addition to being, I might not be pronouncing this right, but Kerrville? Yeah, okay. Kerrville, New Folk winner. And John Smith has released 7 solo CDs to rave reviews, leads musical tours to Ireland, teaches songwriting, and has served as a staff songwriter in Nashville. We are delighted to have you join us. And you are also, you have fans here who are so excited that you're here playing with us, who have loved you and your music for a very long time. Welcome. We are so glad to have you both here leading us so beautifully in wonderful music.
Thank you, Noah. Hello, everybody. Happy summertime, huh? Ready or not, here we go. Yeah, it's an honor and joy to be here tonight with you. We're going to do a mixture of songs that I wrote and other people's songs. This is one of my favorite songs that I heard 30 years ago and reheard it last summer and fell in love with it again. It's by a songwriter named Kate Wolf, who's no longer with us. It's called Across the Great Divide. I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and they're gone away. I've been sifting through the layers of dusty books and faded papers that tell the story I used to know. It was one that happened so long ago. And here's the chorus. Now it's gone away, and yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. As the night was softly falling, asked a question, and I replied, Now he's gone across the borderline. Well, it's gone away, and yesterday, now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. The finest hour that I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day. It's when the darkness rolls away. Now it's gone away, and yesterday, now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Now it's gone away, and yesterday, now I find myself on the mountainside, where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Thanks, you guys. Thank you very much. I was down in the South recently, and it was thank y'all, but I'm back to you guys now. Took a couple of days there. Any other? I see a few people look like they're my age or so. Any other grandparents out there? We got lots of them. So here's one for you guys, and this is a song I wrote after our daughter Alicia had her first little baby, and the little baby's name is Junie Ray, and but ladies, it was a 53-hour labor. It just like went on forever. Anyway, and my wife and I were both blessed to get to be there, and so it was like 2.5 days. Everybody was like exhausted, and but then when the time came to push the baby, all of a sudden, geez, I got all emotional thinking my little girl, oh, is she going to do this? And she looks so, like, so much pain and stuff. And so like most guys, I thought, I can fix this. I said, sweetie, I'm going to write a song for you and the baby. And, like it was going to make things any better. And, of course, I said, and she, in between contractions, she said, you better write that song. So as soon as the baby was born, I thought, I better get to work. So here's my little song to her. Early this morning about sunrise, your mama pushed you hard right into this life. Your little heart was beating like a hummingbird until you took your first deep breath of this world. And we all cried for joy to the heavens above. We cried tears of thanks to the goddess of love. Oh, yeah, Junie Ray, let me introduce you to the human race. We're not all good, we're not all bad, but most are doing the best they can. Your mama, daddy, Jojo and me, we're gonna hold your hand. We're your family. Welcome to the human race, Junie Ray. Well, this human race, we're a fickle bunch. We dream way too little and we think too much. So don't try too hard to figure us out, I recommend you give us all the benefit of doubt. But you can always count on me, I'll give it to you straight. There's gonna be hills, there's gonna be valleys all along the way. Oh, hey, hey, Junie Ray, let me introduce you to the human race. We're not all good, we're not all bad, but most are doing the best they can. Your mama, daddy, Jojo and me, we're gonna hold your hand. We're your family. Welcome to the human race, Junie Ray. Oh, this world is big, and this world is grand. This world is a pearl in the palm of your hand, your tiny little hand. Well, your daddy's Asian and your mama's white. You've got the best of both worlds in your beautiful eyes. And I'm sure you're gonna break a little heart or two. And the odds are yours will get broken too. Oh, but the tides will turn and the winds will shift, and the truth will rise that love is all there is. Oh, hey, hey, Junie Ray, let me introduce you to the human race. We're not all good, we're not all bad, but most are doing the best they can. Your mama, daddy, Jojo and me, we're gonna hold your hand. We're your family. Welcome to the human race, Junie Ray. Oh, welcome to the human race, little Junie Ray. Hey, hey, yeah. Little Junie Bee, little Junie Moon, little Junie Bug, little Junie Ray. To all you grandparents, Junie is in second grade now, and she's getting ready to take fiddle lessons. She's got a fiddle player. Maybe next time we're here, she'll be up here playing with us. So, but yeah, Dan and I have been playing together on and off for 30 years. We did a few records together, and then we kind of did other things over the years. And but whenever we're in Wisconsin and can, we play together. Dan also has a wonderful bluegrass band called String Ties over from the La Crosse area. And I actually live in Trempealeau. Anybody been to Trempealeau, Wisconsin? There? Yeah, good. Trempealeau Hotel, beautiful place to eat. And Dan lives in Coon Valley, which is a beautiful little picturesque place in the valley there. Yeah. But anyway, Dan's going to do a little bluegrassy kind of song here. It's called Love Someone Like Me. Can you all hear okay? Sounds good, huh?
Well, that dancing moon's out on the water. Do you feel inclined romantically? Now, if you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. Now, there ain't no place you should be going. There ain't no need for you to leave, 'cause it's a lover's night and the stars are showing for you to love someone someone like me. Someone else might try and bind you, but my love will set you free. And if your heart has got a mind to, you could love someone like me. And now you don't need love to get good loving. You don't need me to set you free. Yeah, but if you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. Yeah, but someone else might try and bind you, but my love will set you free. And if your heart has got a mind to, you could love someone like me. That dancing moon out on the water. Do you feel inclined romantically? Oh, if you do, I think you ought to love someone like me. You could love someone like me. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Also, that same crowd that were just saying that song about my granddaughter, same age group, people my age that have had to take care of our aging parents and their affairs and their stuff when they pass away. This is a song I wrote after coming back from Iowa, where I grew up. I live about 3 hours from where I grew up now, along Highway 61 there. But this is called Family Artifacts. I just got back from my old hometown, land of the tall green corn in the good black ground. My brothers and sisters all gathered around to split up what's left of two good lives lived, both gone now. We emptied out the drawers, the garage and the closets, divvied up the family treasures and all the portraits of us, shed a few good tears, shared a few good laughs. Then we each drove away with a box full of family artifacts. A cardboard box full of this and that, lace tablecloths, chipped dishes, faded photographs. Whoever said you can never go back, but I did today with a box full of family artifacts. Look at this old bowl, faded roses on the side. Takes me back to the kitchen table on 7th Street at breakfast time. And here's Dad's old silver dollar, all shiny and worn. A 1922 Liberty Eagle, the year that he was born. And here's Mom's old rosary with Jesus taped to the cross. I can still see her lips moving now as she prayed for us. A cardboard box full of this and that, lace tablecloths, chipped dishes, faded photographs. Whoever said you can never go back, but I did today with a box full of family artifacts. It's hard to think it boils down to this: a man and a woman live their lives and raise their kids. It doesn't look like much when you pack it all up, but there's so much more that can't be boxed. There's all the love. Whoever said you can never go back, but I did today with a box full of family artifacts. Just got back from my old hometown, land of the tall green corn in the good black ground. My brothers and sisters all gathered around to split up what's left of two good lives lived, both gone now. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I wanted that old silver dollar. My dad, he was born in 1922, and I think they did this with farm kids in Iowa or something. But when you're little, you'd get a silver dollar for one of your birthdays of the year you were born. Then they would keep that in their pocket their whole lives. It was kind of like a worry stone. So I wanted that, and I got it. So. And anyway, here's a little song that I wrote over by my house in Trempealeau there. It's called Kicking This Stone. Kicking the stone up this hill, past the old hotel and the railroad tracks and the rundown mill. I don't know what for, I don't quite know why. I just know I like the way it makes me feel inside. So I kick it hard until it rolls along. Next thing I know, I'm singing this song. Oh, kicking this stone, yeah, kicking this stone. Oh, up the hill and around the block and down the road, kicking these blues all alone, out into the open light of day where moss can't grow. Oh, kicking this stone. Past the school playground, in the church graveyard, in the country club, in the factory, in the downtown bars, past the alleyway, and the chorus of poets and the prostitutes and the clergyman by the city jail and the county home, past all the saints and sinners kicking their stones. Oh, kicking his stone, yeah, kicking his stone. I ain't making no mess, I ain't hurting no one. I'm just making my way a little each day to kingdom come, yeah. Kicking the stone down this long highway, all across the countless miles, from the cradle to the grave, past all my mistakes with all their guilt and shame, through the gentle rain of tears when sweet forgiveness came. Oh, kicking the stone, kicking this stone, oh, up the hill and around the block and down the road, kicking these blues all alone, out into the open light of day where moss can't grow, kicking my stone, kicking my stone. Everybody just kicking our stone, yeah, kicking now, just kicking my stone, yeah. Okay, so yeah, as I said, Dan and I have been playing together 30 years, and when we started playing together, we just naturally sang well together, kind of like siblings almost. And so from the early days, we were always looking for duet kind of songs that would suit us. And of course, this is one of my all-time favorite ones. It's an old Everly Brothers song, and if you know the words, like, sing along. We'd love that.
If you know the words, help us out.
When I want you in my arms and I need you, and all your charms whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream when I feel blue in the night and I want you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine and taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. But the only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die, and I love you so. And that is why whenever I But the only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die, and I love you so. And that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream. Nice singing. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's shift gears. Let's do that best friend song.
Okay.
I don't know why I feel like singing this brand new song. My little granddaughter, Junie, this is her favorite new song of mine. She loves her Junie Ray song, of course, but she loves this one. Don't ask me what part of my head, brain this came from, but I better tune up correctly. Here's a story about two unassuming friends, a humpback whale and a mountain lion. I hope you have a good imagination. In case you don't, here's how it really happened. She was walking down by the ocean side as the sun was slowly sinking, when she heard a blow and she turned to see a great big tail a splashing. So she went out to the edge, and when he came back up, he was looking right up at her. So she roared hello, and he spun around and he breached the clear blue water, and they saw eye to eye, and they spoke mind to mind about the setting sun and the new moon rise. Oh, you never know where, and you never know when you're gonna meet your next very best friend. Well, here's another story about two more friends. They met up in the wild blue yonder. A young friendly moose on his first adventure, and a wise old river otter. Well, the moose was waiting along the banks of the creek, looking for a little breakfast, when he reached too far and he caught his antlers on the low-hanging willow branches. And then the otter came along with a whistle and a song, and started gnawing on the branches and the twigs. He freed the moose in a flash, then they laughed and they splashed and they danced to an Irish jig. And they saw eye to eye, and they spoke mind to mind about the hills and valleys and the gorgeous northern lights. Oh, you never know where, and you never know when you're going to meet your next very best friend. You might be skipping down the street or building castles on the beach, when a stranger meets your eye, and at the same time you say hi, and you see eye to eye, and you speak mind to mind about the ups and downs of this beautiful thing called life. Oh, we never know where, and we never know when we're gonna meet our next very best friend. Where we're gonna meet our next very best friend. It's all true, folks. Every line of that song.
All folk songs are true.
Yeah, there's some truth in there. There's some truth about. We never know when we're going to meet our next best friend, though. I got to believe that. Yeah, I just went to a festival out in California called the Strawberry Festival. And I made a lot of new friends that I know I'm going to see. I know it a bunch of times. So I love that. Anyway, I send this out to couples out there, whether your partner's here or not. It's a song I wrote one day. My wife, Jo, is a retired school teacher now, but she was a middle school math and science teacher for many, many years. And so one day, it was our anniversary on a school day, and so I got up and made a nice little special breakfast stuff, and then she took off walking down the street. It was about a mile walk to school every day. So as soon as she was out of sight, I picked up my phone and I called the local little nursery place there, the greenhouse, and I said, I want to have some flowers sent over to the school today for my wife. And they're like, great. And what do you want? And I said, well, what do you have? And so it's a little town, Galesville. It's by Trempealeau there. So she told me all the flowers, and I said, some of those, some of those, some of those, some of those. Oops. And where did that go? So then I get all done, and of course, anybody who's ever sent flowers to somebody, they always ask you, what do you want to say on the little card? And if you're a songwriter like myself, my wife, the card's more important than the flowers almost, you know. And I was like, oh, gee. So I asked her again, which ones did I pick? And she told me to underline them. I just made a little poem up. I just made a poem up right in the spot. And I said, put that on there. I thought, brilliant, perfect. And then about an hour later, I was cleaning up around the desk there, and I saw that little scratchy thing there, and I saw the little poem, and I went, oh my gosh, she might take that like 180 degrees the opposite of what I meant. So I decided I was going to write a song before she got home from school. Songwriters, boy, we can fix anything. So anyway, it's called Iris Blue. Give me some lilies and some iris blue. Throw in some daisies too. Keep it simple, nothing fancy, please. Wrap them in green fern leaves, 'cause it ain't been all roses. No, it ain't been all roses. Could you send along a spiffer card? No bows and arrows or Cupid hearts. Something more real or everyday. Something that shows the work it takes. 'Cause it ain't been all roses. No, it ain't been all roses. Thank God love chose us, 'cause it ain't been all roses. Roses are fickle, they don't like the cold. They're temperamental as flowers go. But iris and lilies, on the other hand, bloom every springtime like the way we had. Here we are, another fall has come. The harvest time has just begun. Let's make the bed up with the flannel sheets. Let the cold wind blow while we sleep in peace. But it ain't been all roses. No, it ain't been all roses. But thank God love chose us, and it ain't been all roses. Give me some lilies and some iris blue. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So people will always ask me later, they'll say, so what you think of the song? So she did. She came home that day. She had her arms full, and she had that nice bouquet of flowers that I sent, and she said, "Nice flowers." And then she looked at me funny. She said, "Interesting poem." And I said, "Well, I can explain, honey." I said, "I kind of did that in a rush." So I said, "But I did write a little song today about it." She said, "Great." So she sat down there just like this. She sat in her chair, arms crossed. And I sat there and I got my words out. And I sang my song, and I couldn't look at her, I just sang it. And I got all done, and I looked up, and she was still sitting there with her arms crossed. And she says, "You're telling me." So she's got a good sense of humor. But she loves the song. She was crying and stuff. So we're going to do a little fun one here you can sing along with. And it's by a bluegrass picker, singer, Brian Sutton. And the chorus is real simple. It goes, "Show me a place I don't have to worry, and that's where I belong. Show me a place I don't have to hurry, and that's where I belong." Simple.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1. Show me a place where I don't have to worry. That's where I belong. Show me a place where I don't have to hurry. That's where I belong. Yeah, give me the time and I might change my mind. And it won't matter if I'm wrong. Show me a place where I don't have to worry. That's where I belong. That's right. Show me a place where I don't have to worry. That's where I belong. Show me a place where I don't have to hurry. That's where I belong. And give me the time, I might change my mind. And it won't matter if I'm wrong. Show me a place where I don't have to worry. That's where I belong. Show me a place where I don't have to worry. That's where I belong. Show me a place where I don't have to hurry. That's where I belong. Yeah, give me a little time. I might change my mind, and it won't matter if I'm wrong. Show me a place where I don't have to worry. That's where I belong. That's where I belong. Thank you very much. We all need a little of that, don't we?
Well, realizing that Father's Day is right around the corner, I thought this might be an appropriate song to share tonight. What a beautiful space you have here, guys. It's wonderful. Wow. We should just all sit here in silence. It's just really beautiful silence in here. Yeah. You know, when you play music, half of it is about the space in between the notes, and this was a place got that down nice. The first time I heard my dad say that he loved me. What's that word? Yeah? Got it. First time I heard my dad say that he loved me was on Father's Day. I was a grown man. I was on the road. It was just the two of us talking on a pay telephone. Yeah, we talked to this, then we talked to that. We talked about fishing, talked about the Cubs and Mets. Then I said I had to go. That's when he said, I love you, son. I said, I love you too. And then we both hung up. I walked away. Tears came down like rain falling gently upon fallow ground. I felt the fields of my heart turn green from those few small words my father said to me. My father was a simple man, played cards on Sundays and grew a garden out back. He worked long days down on the foundry floor, and after supper time pedal vacuum sweepers door to door. Yeah, and folks back then, they kept their feelings hid, kept them bottled up inside, safe under lid. So I'm glad he found the strength to say the way he felt about me on that Father's Day. I walked away, tears came down like rain falling gently upon fallow ground. I felt the fields of my heart turn green from those few small words my father said to me. Let it rain, let it rain. Well, the strange thing about it is I never knew I had a hole inside that big, but I guess I did, because there it was, crying right out loud, saying, fill me up. Yeah, so now I try to do my best to tell my kids I love them every chance I get. It's funny how a few small words can run so deep, make a baby smile and make a grown man weep. I walked away and tears came down like rain falling gently upon fallow ground. I felt the fields of my heart turn green from those few small words my father said to me. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. I have no idea. Is there a clock or what time it is? Is it 8 o'clock? It's 9 o'clock? Yeah? We'll do. Are you good for a couple, 2 or 3 more? Anyway, yeah. I know you all, you know. Okay. Here's one that's on the newest CD. We do have CDs out there, and I know can't exchange any money today, but you can take a CD with you and mail me a check, and I'll trust you. I've never been, you know. But this is a song from one of those CDs. This song, I wrote this song one day, was the strange, what's the word, juxtaposition. It was a beautiful day. I was out in California on the coast, and I was there to teach at this beautiful place. And it was my birthday, and it was just beautiful. But yet, there was some serious struggles going on at home, and with a family member. And so I just kind of went for this walk, and anyway, that's where that song comes from. It's called Lay It Down. Here's a song that came today as I was walking on my way down, down, down along the sea. My head was full, my heart was heavy. There was little sign of hope, if any. I was blue, blue, blue as the ocean deep. Oh, but I kept walking on my way, high above the crashing waves, till a still small voice sang to me, singing, lay it down, all the way down to the ground. Come and lay your worry down. Oh, lay it down from your heart right here, right now. Come and lay your worry down. I have tried to hold it all, to keep the hurt behind these walls I built, solid and so rock hard. Temple altar I have made, and down upon it I have laid a ring of pebbles to my grave. Oh, lay it down, all the way down to the ground. Come and lay your worry down. Oh, lay it down from your heart right now. Come and lay your troubles down. Oh, lay them down one by one. Offer each one of them up. Then turn and know as you walk away that you're not alone. Help is on the way. Here I stand beside this reef, humbled by the pounding sea. Yes, I'm ready to surrender and release. A simple altar I have laid, and down upon it I have placed a ring of pebbles for my grief. Oh, but as I turn and walk away, I hear the crashing of the wave that washes my sorrow out to sea. Oh, lay it down, all the way down to the ground. Come and lay your sorrow down. Oh, lay it down from your heart right here, right now. Come and lay your sorrow down. Why don't you come and lay all your troubles down? Please, please come and lay all your worry down. Yeah, lay it down. Lay it down, 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 lay it down. Then walk away, walk away. We're going to do a bluegrassy one, then we got one more for you. That kind of an end of the night one here. Yeah, I got to get people. As I said, if you ever get over La Crosse Way and want to hear some bluegrass music, Dan's got a great, really nice bluegrass band, upright bass player and banjo player and mandolin player.
Banjo player so. Guess you have to have one.
Yeah, we're excited. This summer, Dan's family has a bluegrass festival named after his older brother, Larry. Not the oldest, but who knows why it's called Larry Fest, but somebody had to call it something, so it's called Larry Fest, and it's a blast. We all camp out for 3 or 4 days and play music till the wee hours. And
the cows come home, literally.
Anyway, this is called Darling, Think of What You Done.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 1. Now is it true that I lost you? Am I not the only one? After all this pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. Well, heart to heart, girl, how I need you, like the flower needs to do. not the only one after all this pain and sorrow. Darling, think of what you've done. Now I'll go back to old Virginia, where the mountains meet the sky. It was there I learned to love her, and now I'll stay until I die. Is it true that I lost you? Am I not the only one after all this pain and sorrow? Darling, think of what you've done. Is it true that I lost you? Am I not the only one after all this pain and sorrow? Darling, think of what you've done. Yes, darling, think of what you've done.
Cantor Karen wants to come up here and say a few things. Come on up there.
Welcome this evening. I don't know if these are on. Okay, oh, we are. We're live. Welcome, everybody. What do you think? All right, so for those of us for whom Johnsmith has been part of our family soundtrack, we are pretty excited to have heard you this evening, met you in person, not just a picture on something. Amazing. And just now you know there's another generation that's listening, and it's going to happen. It's going to keep happening. Thank you, Dan and John, for just amazing, giving us a great spirit. And what I would like to also do this evening, absolutely, is to thank the people who made this possible. We have, if I call them a steadfast group, but a dedicated and unbelievably generous group of people who year after year help us do this. This program that's been going on since 2009, nonstop, to allow this kind of music to be free and open to the public, for all of you to come on a Friday and just be together and listen to amazing music like this. I would first like to thank Susie Ettinger, who does this lovingly in memory of her sister Sally Waters, Ron Flintrap, who does it this year in memory of his dear Beverly, to James and Karen Strom, who are great supporters, and I thank you. And the Freema Taxi and Harry Pittleman Fund, Joel and Susan Pittleman, thank you for this. To Jean Berman, who also this year does it in memory of dear Marilyn. And for those who might not know, that's my mother-in-law, so I am particularly grateful, and thank you. And to Camille Maurice, who did it this year in memory of Nort Sarum. For all of these people, and you can give them thank you so much for your generosity and certainly the spirit of supporting this program. I want to as well acknowledge a wonderful committee, Sarah Acker and Robin Gerson, Kirsten Jacobson, and Norma Zahner, who helped choose John and Dan for this evening, but also help out along with June Coleman and Eileen and Jerry Hirsch. So thank you for your help behind the scenes and on the side of the scenes and in front of the scenes. and all of that. I hope, John and Dan, that we're among some of those new friends you talked about, and we will definitely get to see you again. And do everybody take a look at the CDs, and we'll make sure that we will get all the information from you. And this is music to take home and just listen to the stories, because we were treated this evening not just to the music of it, but the poetry of it and the life and love of it. So thank you very, very much. I want to remind everybody that the next time we get to gather for this is July 14th. Philmusica will be here. It will be our classical section for the summer, so I hope you will all return for that. And other than that, you know, when I'm up here, it means that it's near the end, but I'm kind of hoping there's at least another one in there for all of us to enjoy one more time. So, you know, you can take a bow now, because we're going to make you take another one later anyway, but wow. Shabbat Shalom, and let's listen to another.
We were going to close with a different song, but now, after we talk to you guys in the lobby, we have to sing this song. And we sang this song tonight for Karen and Elliot's little granddaughter, Josephine, who was here tonight. And so we're singing for everybody. It's a song I wrote some years back with a great friend, Lisa Ashman. And it's called All For You. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. Appreciate it. The skies of blue, the fields of green are all for you. The silver moon, the shining sea, all for you. For you, the wind blows. For you, the river flows. The earth spins round and round. Stars show up when the sun goes down. And everything you dream about, even the love you dream of too, is all for you. These arms, these eyes, these hands, these lips are all for you. This heart, this kiss, this song, this is all for you. For you, the wind blows. For you, the river flows. The earth spins round and round. Stars show up when the sun goes down. And everything you dream about, even the love you dream of too, is all for you. Everything is here for you, yours to share and yours to use. So just reach out when you're blue, and remember I'm here for you too. For you, the wind blows. For you, the river flows. The earth spins round and round. Stars show up when the sun goes down. And everything you dream about, even the love you dream of too, is all for you. The skies are blue, the fields of green are all for you, are all for you. Safe home, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. That's John
Thank you
Smith.
so
Thank you.
much. Dan Zabrownik, yeah.